Hi, I'm Reagan.
And I'm Corey.
And you're watching the JCNS TV News. On today's show, we'll watch a video from an IB film student, find out who's this week's Teacher of the Week, and take a look at the new Worldwide segment.
We just want to give a huge thank you to Jackson EMC for sponsoring the JCNS TV News.
Remember, juniors and seniors, to buy your tickets for prom during lunch before April 16th or after school on April 14th from 2:30 to 3:30. Prom starts at 8 this Saturday on the Town Green in Brazelton.
If you are interested in participating in the school's Summer Success Program, make sure to go to the school's website for more information.
Panthers, finals are coming up soon, so make sure you are studying. Seniors, if you're able to exempt exams, make sure you get the teacher's signature sheet signed and turned in by May 14th.
Let's take a look at this shoe review.
This is the Prada Cloudburst Thunder. Compared to my last sneaker review, this is a much more expensive luxury sneaker. Let's take a look. So the Cloudburst Thunder draws a lot of its inspiration from 90s retro fashion and vibes. As you look around the shoe, it's almost like the Tesla truck of sneakers. You can see there's a lot of minimalistic elements, big 3D graphical pieces sort of coming off the shoe, and the entire shoe is extremely minimal looking, but it's sort of an overstated minimalism. As you can tell, obviously, this is a large, chunky shoe. And basically, the Cloudburst Thunder is more of an overstated version of Prada's previous silhouette called just the Cloudburst. And this shoe is a much more overstated, sharp, angular, pointy shoe compared to the rounded nature of the original Cloudburst. It's a lot more like a trail shoe. You can see on the outsole, there are large spikes, which are, probably half an inch in diameter that come off of the midsole that compose the outsole. If you look on the outside, basically the entire shoe is one large fabric piece, caged in a TPU rubber, and there's sort of this red cage that wraps around the entire shoe, and it has these 3D elements, almost, you could call them. These large polygonal shapes and structures coming off of the cage, and all of that is tied up into the upper of the shoe, which sort of molds into one consistent form. There's no lace loops on the outside of this sneaker. There are those inside mounted ones that you see on a lot of higher end shoes like Balenciagas and stuff. One of my favorite elements probably is the insole. It's this really nice dark olive, almost black colored Italian leather insole with the Prada font embossed in it in silver. The quality, it feels really good. Obviously most designer items don't really reflect quality and price because running at about a little over $1,000 for these shoes, a lot of people aren't going to pay $1,000 for a sneaker. It's definitely a very interesting shoe. I like it. I personally think that a lot of people would hate this shoe because it looks really weird. And yeah.
Let's get into the sports.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, your sports director. Today, the boys and girls golf team will be competing at Franklin County, and the boys will compete again on April 17th. On April 20th, both the boys and girls golf team will be competing at Banks County. Today, the track team will have a meet at East Jackson and will have another track meet at Appalachia High School on April 20th. Today, the varsity baseball team will be playing at Eastside High School and will play again on April 18th at Walnut Grove High School. On April 21st, the varsity baseball team will be having their senior night at home, so be there. Tomorrow, the girls' varsity soccer team will be playing at Sprayberry High School. That's all for your sports.
At this week's Smarter Than a Fifth Grader and an experimental film from an IB student.
How many months have 28 days?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Just one.
One.
Which one?
February.
How many feet are in an inch? There's not feet in inches. 6.
1.
It's 12 inches in 1 foot.
What two colors make blue?
I don't think any color makes blue. Red and green. Red and yellow.
It's a primary color. Purple and white.
Blue's a prime color.
Is that right?
What 3 countries make up North America? Mexico, the U.S., and Canada.
Mexico, Canada, the United States. Yeah.
North America's a continent.
North America's continent.
I think there's only 2.
And lastly, what's my name?
McKenna.
McKenna.
McKenna Gilstrap.
McKenna.
Princess. I don't know.
What's my name? Reagan.
Who lost his job after he used a
My answer would still be the same. Yes, ma'am. Are you enough of a businessman to appreciate an offer of 100,000 francs? I appreciate it, but I don't accept it. I'll raise it to 200,000. My friend, you can make it 1,000,000 francs at 3. My answer would still be the same. There must be some reason why you won't let me have them. There is.
Let's get into the worldwide news.
Exactly 60 years ago, on April 12th, Soviet astronaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel to space. He was launched from a spaceport in Kazakhstan, where astronauts are still being launched to this day. After takeoff, Gagarin orbited the Earth one time and landed safely after ejecting out of his capsule and using a parachute. In a new study, scientists at the University of Reading discovered that if the global temperature is raised by 7 degrees, about 193,000 square miles of Antarctica ice shelves could collapse into the sea. Ice shelves are permanent floating slabs of ice attached to coastline, and the collapse of these shelves could significantly raise global sea levels. The first supermoon of 2021 will light up the sky this month. The pink moon will rise on the night of Monday, April 26th. It will reportedly reach peak illumination around 11:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The pink moon reportedly got its name because it corresponded with the early springtime bloom of the wildflower creeping phlox. It won't keep its color for long, so be ready for it. Let's take a look at some random history facts.
During the Opium Wars, Chinese soldiers would set monkeys on fire and launch them at British ships to cause chaos. Before they were box office heroes, the Avengers were a group of Jewish assassins responsible for 2,283 German prisoner of war deaths. Abraham Lincoln is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. He only lost one of the 300 contests he participated in. President Andrew Jackson had a pet parrot which he taught to curse like a sailor. Tug of war was an Olympic sport from 1900 to 1920. Britain won 5 medals in the sport.
That's all for your worldwide news. Thanks for watching.
We're on the lookout for Teacher of the Week. Jaden, go that way. I'll go this way. We found her. This week's Teacher of the Week is Miss K. Miss K, how's it feel to be Teacher of the Week?
Oh my god, this is the most amazing thing in the entire planet!
Come back next week to see who our next Teacher of the Week is.
Well, wasn't that an interesting Teacher of the Week?
That's all for this week's show. I'm Reagan.
And I'm Corey, and remember,
it's a great day to be a Panther.
Rawr.